Okay, so take a look at this, folks. Take a look at this. This is a dog, and this is my new friend, and this is the world that we live in. So this is my new friend. They're a dog, and I just thought I would share this moment. And this is another thing that I love dogs. Like, you might not know this. Dogs are my shit. They're cool. I like them. I'm a fan. Like, needless to say, I am a fan of dogs. When I see them, I become happier. Like, a part of my body just explodes in joy and happiness. And so let's take a look at the recap. So we did a little bit of a march down Main Street. And, we're marching down Main Street. We got the flag. We got the dog. It was pretty good. And then, from that point, we got in the cars, folks. That's right. We were going on a motherfucking adventure. So, yesterday was pretty good. We had some good moments. And we were driving along, and we had some good moments. As you can see here, we're driving, right? That's us. We are going through a neighborhood. We are waking people up, right? Because that's what we do. And let me get some good. We had some moment where like some dude like got mad at us. Here we have the flag walking outside the bus, making sure people know what's up, right? Look at that shit. Boom. So we had a moment. Let me go find this where someone had an interesting interaction with us that was documented. I think it's right here. We had a very curious case. A very curious case here. All right. So this is me. I exist, right? There's a car there. They're not moving. I don't think that one's moving either. But as we're going, right? We're going. Look at that. We have a vehicle here. So let's listen to this interaction.
Say his name.
So, okay, I don't know if you can hear the audio too well. So this guy pulls up. He's on the wrong side of the road, first of all. So not only is he impeding traffic, but he is driving on the wrong side of the road. As you can see, now I don't have a driver's license, but as you can see, these are single solid lines, right? These are not the dotted lines. To my understanding, the dotted lines mean that you can pass when traffic is blocked up, but the solid lines mean you can't. So this guy is violating traffic laws. And they're asking us what we're doing in his neighborhood. And, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Nope. Hey. Oh, wait, we're dangerous, dude. It sounds like you're dangerous. No, you guys are in my neighborhood. Make no. Okay. No problem. Sorry, man. How about you go somewhere?
So you can't really hear it too well, but this guy keeps talking about how there's children in the neighborhood. And so as you know, when there's children in the neighborhood, you're not allowed to protest. Because the golden rule, thou shalt not protest around children. Now, it doesn't matter that there are children at the protest, in the bus and in the car. That doesn't matter. The fact that there is at least a single child in the entire state of North Carolina, let's be really honest here. There's at least one child in the entire United States of America. Therefore, the First Amendment's it's null and void. The First Amendment says we have a freedom to peacefully assemble, and we have a freedom to protest, asterisk, as long as there's no children. Like, as long as the youngest person is the age of 18, we are allowed to protest. But, that's not the case here.
Thank you. Say his name!
Andrew Brown.
So this guy gets really mad, and then we just start continuing. And then they drive off. It's pretty funny. And that was really the main interaction that we had. And it was just extremely funny, and we got their license plate, but that's our own little thing. Again, they were driving on the wrong side of the road. We might file a police report. It's possible. They were violating traffic. They were putting children in danger. Let's be honest, right? When you have reckless drivers driving on the wrong side of the road, that's a problem, especially when there's children in the neighborhood. So as you can see here, they're not having a good time. They're having a difficult time. They don't even know what side of the line to be on. They're now driving in the middle of the road. Like, this is when I was a young kid. I used to think that the lines are where the center of the car should be. I didn't know that the lines were like a lane separation, right? Because I was a dumb kid. And apparently this person is still a dumb kid because they're just driving on the line. So it's kind of a bizarre situation. But yeah, so that happened. It was pretty funny. But yeah, so overall, the protest yesterday was pretty good. We had some positive interactions. We went on a street called Dogwood. I like dogs. Maxie, look at this dog. Maxie, look at you. You're making a fucking ruckus in the background. Look at him. And so we got some dogs. We had some protests. And it was pretty good. I would say on a scale from 1 to 10, it was like a 5. I don't know. That was a bad thing to say. I don't know. There's a scale, and the scale exists, and the scale goes from any number to another number. And that number that I selected falls in a moderate success, My position is that if you've got a situation where people get angry at your protest, I don't know, like when you're not doing anything wrong and people just drive on the wrong side of the road, like recklessly endangering children in the neighborhood by driving all over the streets, just not even following traffic laws. I consider that to be a problem. And so, we'll see how that goes. But again, most of the people that we see, they show support. They, raise the fist. They say hello. They'll maybe try to chant along, but I can't really hear them because they're so far away. And I would say, again, yesterday was pretty good. Not that many people showed up, but, it's okay. As long as I'm showing up, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. And so, yeah, that's it. That's the story. That's the scoop. And overall, it was pretty good. And yeah, that's all I got. That's it. That's the end of it. That's the end of the recap, folks.